Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, yesterday I broke news on a tragedy out here in Houston, Texas, where Harris County Constable, pictured here, Corporal Maher Husseini, tragically lost his life on his way to work, where he was shot multiple times by an unknown gunman who was caught hours later by the name of Athir Murady. This guy was caught in Galveston County after he drove his car into Galveston Bay and tried to swim to freedom. As unfortunate as this situation is, new information has came out about who this guy was, and I think it has a lot to do with a possible motive. I think, because when I first seen this and I reported to you guys, I said, I think this is personal. I think this is personal. And they caught this guy really quick. Now, this guy is from Dallas, Texas. He's a security specialist, meaning I guess he owns a security company. What's crazy is Corporal Husseini also runs a security company. On top of that, in fact, you know what? I'm going to show it to you. Let me show you what they got so far and see if you guys pick it up. I'm going to talk about something that I thought about, but I didn't want to say it because, I mean, it could sound far-fetched yesterday, but it made sense. And now it definitely makes sense. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
Live tonight with team coverage, KPRC2 Bryce Newberry is live at the Harris County Jail where the suspect was taken.
But we want to start with KPRC2's Devin Clark, who's live in Galveston County with new information about how the arrest happened. Devin, explain how law enforcement was able to get Athir Murady into custody.
Keith, Daniela, officials tell me that the failed attempt to escape actually began at a hotel not far from here in Galveston. But even though Murady was followed by a marshal, he did not surrender. Instead, we're told that he led authorities on a chase before ending up right inside the bay behind me.
In my long career, I've never seen or heard of anything like that.
Aerial footage captured by a neighbor's drone shows how the search for a murder suspect ended inside Galveston Bay near 81st Street. That suspect, now identified as Athir Murady, seen here on his LinkedIn page that lists him as a security professional.
Drove his vehicle into the water and swam out about 50 to 60 yards. And we had to use a boat and some tactical folks to grab him.
Officials say a police canine helped secure him while he was resisting and helped bring him into custody, wheeled off on a gurney to a hospital.
He sustained a few dog bites from our police canine for resisting.
Before the apprehension, officials believe Murady shot Precinct 4 Deputy Constable Maher Husseini. Husseini was on his way to work in his personal vehicle at Fondren and Richmond on Houston's southwest side around 12:45 p.m. Investigators say for a reason still being investigated, Murady walked up to Husseini's vehicle and opened fire. Husseini pronounced dead at Bentov Hospital.
My heart goes out to the family, his family, and to the community. It's a sad day.
At last check, Murady was still in the hospital. He's expected to be booked into the Galveston County Jail sometime after midnight for evading arrest. But we understand that after that, he's expected to be extradited to Harris County, where he will likely face a murder charge.
Video of the suspect tied to the murder of Harris County Precinct 4 Corporal Maher Husseini. Take a look. Here's the video. This is Athir Murady being walked into the Galveston County Jail just moments ago after being released from the hospital. Victor Jacobo is working this story. Victor, this case spanning 2 counties. What do we know tonight?
Yeah, at this moment, we know that the Galveston County District Attorney's Office will be bringing a charge of evading arrest to Athir Murady, the man arrested yesterday after being pulled out of Galveston Bay after a pursuit. Now, we want to show you brand new video just into the KHOU 11 newsroom minutes ago of Murady arriving at the Galveston County Jail, where he will be questioned and booked. The district attorney in Galveston County saying he'll request no bail. We're still waiting on other agencies like the Houston Police Department and Harris County District Attorney's Office to confirm Murady is the man they suspect of killing Husseini. However, in an interview today, Sergeant Nick Yelly with the Galveston City Marshal's Office tells us he spotted the vehicle tied to Corporal Husseini's murder, setting off that wild scene yesterday that ended in Murady's arrest just off the causeway 24 hours ago.
I was just thankful that every agency came together. We had numerous agencies from the surrounding area do teamwork, and it was definitely a surreal moment to watch everybody working hand in hand. The communication, the skills that these officers presented to apprehend the suspect was just amazing.
KHOU 11 Investigates has been working to find out more about Athir Murady. We can tell you documents show a man with the same name was licensed as an armed security officer and personal protection officer within the state of Texas, along with various security training certifications, and appeared to have been operating a private security business here in Texas. Now, as for Corporal Husseini, it's still unclear what, if any, relation there was between Murady and Husseini. Investigators are still working to piece that together. Lots of questions still in this case. We're going to be updating you as we learn more as this case develops. We're now reporting live downtown. Victor Hakabo, KHOU 11 News.
You guys catch that? They both have businesses in Houston. This guy drove from Dallas because they said the other day, if you listen to the news articles, that car was in Dallas 2 days ago. They must have had a falling out, or it might have been competitive dealing with business in the Houston area. This right here was a business thing, meaning like, I guess a competitive thing. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Guy drove all the way from Dallas, came down here, shot the man up on his way to work. He must know him well enough to know his movements. I told you when the wife went to report it to the thing, immediately after she reported to the thing, they automatically knew. Now they said they looked at the car and got it on the some of the cameras, tracked the car from the license plate and tracked him going to Galveston. I guess they was on him, he ran to Galveston, right? But I'm sure the wife, when they showed her the car, she was like, I know who that is. I know who that is. Or they said, hey, do you know this name? Because I'm sure this man talked about the situation. It's some kind of bad blood or some type of conflict of interest in doing something that made him do that to him. That's crazy. This guy went out there and drove into the bay, right? Drives into the bay. He out there with his hand up talking to God, looking stupid as hell. Then he got bit in the ass with a dog. Did you see how dumb he looked when he was on the stretcher? He had the neck collar thing on and his face was in the mat and he had towels on his ass because he got bit up by the dog. Did you hear the chief of police out there in Galveston? Yeah, he got a couple of dog bites for resisting. He killed a cop. They let that dog chew on that ass for a little bit. All in all, they caught this guy fast as hell. I wonder if he thinks about what he did was worth it. Because now he done not only lost his business, but he done lost his freedom over nothing. Money make people like crazy, man. For real, it do. And it's like the only thing that matters in life, the richest men are the ones with the peacefulest minds. The ones that are at peace. Don't understand it. Don't understand it. You so turned up that you killed the cop. You drove all the way from that, was that 5-6 hours to kill somebody. Like you wasn't gonna get caught. You in the security profession, what makes it look even worse and make you look even bad. And you kill a cop? Are you stupid or what? What did they say? Oh, we're gonna push for no bond. He ain't getting no bond. Capital murder charge on the police officer, your goose is cooked, my man. It's all over. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm like, yo, this looked like some bad business or like something competitive. Like he wanted something that he had. Maybe he wanted the territory and I wanted to say that yesterday, but I was like, it's too early. I don't know. But when they dropped that nugget in that news article, I was like, boom, that was it. I was right. I'm sure I'm right. But I mean, the motive will come out, or he might just keep his mouth shut. Who knows? I'll see you in the next video. Take care.